Good evening,
Hello.
two buddies.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome on stage.
Thank you.
We start with the woman,
Tessa.
with Tessa. You're not a cook, is it?
No. I'm
But
a
you like.
Yeah.
You're a foodie,
Yeah, I was born in Flanders.
so you have to be a foodie.
Yeah. You grow
Everybody
up-
from Flanders is a foodie.
No, but the food is so good that you are born like you were a foodie.
Well, you have to say this because you paid for it. You're the product manager of a region.
Yeah.
Is it right what she says? Do you find all you need for your superb restaurant in the near of Brugge?
Yeah, I think for sure, because we are a region with lots of character in local products. We have a very big terroir, like we said. We have wonderful fishes, meats, vegetables, beers, chocolates, caviar. I can go on and on. So I think we can be proud that we are Flemish people.
Why don't you stop working? You have 3 stars. You're probably one of the best chefs in all over the world. You've got such a lot of experience. Now you could go across the world and tell people how to do it and earn a lot of money without working 18 hours a day in the kitchen.
Yeah,
You must
but
feel a little crazy.
a few years ago we bought an old farm where we were moving to the new location, so we have to pay the bill. That's why we need to work.
Okay, so we take the hat after your show and we go round? No.
No.
We don't need this.
We will work for
We're
it.
talking about this new farm because you started in an old restaurant in a brasserie that was not very well known. Now you moved about 5 minutes away from there, and what is special there is it is a farm. So you grow your own vegetables, all that things.
Yeah, indeed. We started 10 years ago together with Joachims, my best friend. We started up the business. We took over like an old brasserie. And in the first 5 years, it was you saw in the movie Bistro Les, that was the old place. Now we do it back to the roots, so we have a bistro again over there. But over there in 5 years, we gained 3 Michelin stars. So at the moment I was 33, so yeah, we were thinking, what now? So we wanted to invest and we wanted to move to another place. So we bought an old farm with 3 hectares of
Garden.
gardens, yeah. So in the old barn, who is protected, we renovated it. It's 200 years old, the barn, and the restaurant, the main building, we built, and it runs into the field. So you see the if you are having lunch or dinner, you see the gardeners eating, harvesting what you are eating. So we have in total we have 3 gardeners working, and we have around 600 different types of varieties of vegetables, herbs, flowers, and now we are. It took 600 the whole year around.
Okay.
It took us 4 years to renovate the whole project, and now we are open for already 2 years on a new location.
You said I was 33 years old. I had 3 stars Michelin. So 2 possibilities: retire or go further. Isn't it?
Yeah, but we need to go further. If you are only 33, then yeah, you cannot stop working. So, and I think for me, we are not at our top level. I see lots of potential for the future, and we can increase the quality. We can still increase the quality, and we can still grow. We have a wonderful team. I think there is lots of potential for the future, so we have to do it.
You know, Marc Vera, the famous French cook,
Yes.
restarted a new project with 65 years. And he told me a few months ago that his daughter told him to be a completely idiot to do this. And you know what he said? I love to be an idiot. It's the most beautiful thing to be an idiot when you are a cook.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
But
the best profession ever.
when I'm 65, I don't know if I'm going to be an idiot. I don't know.
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
So, ich wünsche Ihnen, sehr verehrte Damen und Herren, Vergnügen und viel Wissenswertes mit dem Chef der Chefs in Sachen Schnelligkeit Präzision und neuen Ideen. Und yeah, about your team, you talk yourself, okay? Tessa und Gert, bitteschön. It's your show.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, Zurich. Thank you for being our lovely audience. We are very proud that you are all here to see our chef. And thank you, ChefAlps, is it? Is that pronounced correctly?
You're right.
For having us, for inviting us. It's a great honor to be here. We saved the best for last because the chef and his sous chef are going to prepare 8 dishes live on stage. So that's spectacular, no? Okay. Okay.
First of all, I also want to thank the Flemish team, Flanders for Foodies, for the support, Tessa, Jeff, and Griet. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible, and I think that we are ready to start.
Okay.
So I also want to mention today we have a premiere. We are the first to... We are working a lot with regional products, but we also have caviar in Belgium. And we are the first to use today the Belgian beluga caviar. So the beluga came out, it's a wonderful product. You can also buy it in Swiss by the EK collection as a supplier. So the first dish we're gonna make with the beluga caviar, it's a carpaccio of young turnips. It are the first turnips, beginning of spring, so they are very soft from taste, very sweet from taste. And we sliced a carpaccio with it, and we just seasoned it a little bit with koolzaadolie, cabbage flowers, oil made from cabbage flowers. So, and on top, Jeff put some, it's marinated cod roux. So in the season when the cod has lots of roux, then we salted them, we dried them, and then we can use them the whole year around. So we shave them. On top he is putting, it's like a stone we made from fresh cheese. All our cheeses are supported by Frederik van Tricht, I think one of the best Belgians, not one of the best Belgian cheese supplier. So we made a stone of it. It's to give the creamy touch to the caviar, and on top we put on a wonderful spoon of beluga.
Lots of.
Yeah, if you eat it, you have to eat it raw.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like making love. If you do it, you have to do it good.
Yeah. And lots of.
So it's a quite simple combination. It's only 3 ingredients, but I think that if you use caviar, you don't have to look for a very complex combination, because I think here in this fact the products asked all the attention. I have to put it over there, or? I can eat it.
Okay, so the next dish is with watermelon.
So,
am I right?
This is watermelon. The second dish that Jeff is going to prepare, it's watermelon that we marinated in dashi vinegar. So it's actually a vinegar made from the bonito. It's a Japanese dried fish that they use to make the classic Japanese stock to cook with. He seasoned it with some geraspt, is that grated? Grated, some grated horseradish, some fresh cardamom. And then on top, we work it off with, again, some beluga caviar.
Lots of flavors in it.
Yeah. It's here. The most beautiful thing here is the fruitiness of the watermelon, and then you have the spiciness of the horseradish. Actually, it's what they use in Japan. The wasabi we have in Belgium, horseradish. So. We use it to spice up a little bit, but actually also because it works very well with the caviar, the little spicy touch of the caviar. And then instead of working with sour cream, that is very common to use with caviar, we made a sphere, like a pearl, of burrata. It's Italian.
A mozzarella.
Yeah, it's a kind of a mozzarella, but very creamy. So if you take a piece of the watermelon together with the caviar, and then you cut into the
burrata.
Yeah, into the burrata. It's actually
liquid.
Yeah, it's like an egg yolk. It comes open. It's liquid, and if you whisk it, then it gives a creamy touch to the.
So I have to eat it together.
Yeah, for sure.
But not today.
Maybe this evening. I will prepare one for you.
Okay. That's dish number 2. We have 6 to go. Can you tell us a little bit about the garden, Gert?
Yeah. Also now it's our season, and now it's early spring. It's getting summer. The garden sleep the whole winter, and everything is starting up. We have lots of young herbs, the first radishes, the first young vegetables. The flowers are getting open, so it's really one of my favorite seasons. But if you need to know, we have in total we have 2 hectares that we are cultivating, so it's quite a lot, and always not every week is not that busy than another week. So we are cultivating for a total for always full restaurants. That means that at the end of the season we always have some leftovers, things that we couldn't use. For example,
you use them, the leftovers. What do you do with them?
Yes, for example, then we are looking. We are now working on a project together with the food faculty. It's called Food Lab. To keep the leftovers on and for example, we are looking for freeze drying, pickling, and things like that. So actually, this is from in the high season. Our bell peppers. We have lots of bell peppers. One greenhouse full of bell peppers. So we pick them, they are at their ripes, and then we grill them and we put them on oil. So we can use them the whole year around. So actually that gives us the possibility in winter to serve signature dishes, and we can bring the sun also in the restaurant during the winter. So this is one of our pickled bell peppers. That we filled with creamy goat cheese. Actually, we make a tartare with the goat cheese. It's with green olives and some. I think it's spread, a small fish. It's like it's in the North Sea. It's swimming in the North Sea, and it's a kind of an anchovy. It's a little bit the same. So in season we salted them. We put them in jars, and then we can use it. And so the meaning is that we represent the bell pepper again. So you can see here, it looks like the bell pepper again. We put on the steels that we burn because they are grilled, the intention of the grilled bell pepper. And then the people, they think they have a grilled bell pepper, but it's filled with lots of flavors. So we finish it, we season it a little bit with molten salt. And then, we combine it with our Hertog Jan olive oil blend. And at the end, it's also a leftover from the garden. Tomatoes, we have 100, for this year we have 135 different varieties of tomatoes.
That's a lot.
That's really a lot. But that's really one of my favorite products. So at the end of the season, we make liquid juices of the tomatoes. We make tomato powder, and so we can use it also in winter time. So this is a broth, an acid broth of tomatoes, and we serve it at the table. and so it's more like a vinaigrette around the pickled.
But it isn't red.
No, because you need to put them in the freezer, and then it breaks down the structure of the meat, of the tomato meat, and then when you put it in like in a neteldoek, in a kind of towel, and you leave it in it, and then only the tomato liquid comes out, and then we season it. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it, but now in this case we season it with some vinegar.
Okay, third dish.
For the next dish, as we used to travel quite a lot, and also lots of time we spent in Asia, in China, in Hong Kong, in Japan, and yeah, of course it inspires you a lot. But one of the most important things for me is that we work with local products, with regional products, but that doesn't mean that you cannot be inspired by traveling. So actually, it's very important for me that the main product is local. For example, in this case, it's langoustines. It's from Zeebrugge, it's a coast around the Flemish North Sea. But then we can do, for me, whatever we want with it. For example, we're going to combine it with passion fruit and vanilla. We're going to make dim sums with it, vegetable dim sums. And for me, I want to show a little bit that our main products, our Flemish main products, that they can find a place in the world by combining them with flavors and tastes all over the world. That's, for example, now we are really in love with eating dim sums. So when, for example, if you go only the feeling of one bite and all the flavor is in it, and then one day we were thinking, yeah, we have to try to serve a dim sum. And then we came at our, we have pumpkin dim sums, so they are sheets of pumpkin. Actually, it's butternuts, it's the kind of pumpkin. So we cut them with a machine, we put out some ringles, and then we just poach it in some water, and we use this to fill and to make the dim sums with. So it's filled, in this case, with a tartare. It's raw marinated langoustines. To put some acidity in it, we have put also some fresh seeds of passion fruit in it. And then we seasoned it with different flavors, like we use cacao, we use cardamom, we use wattle seeds, and we use tonka beans. Underneath there is a cream. Also to give some acidity, it's a cream of passion fruits. There on top we put the dim sums.
That really looks amazing.
Thank you. That is for us what means simplicity. Also with the bell pepper, simplicity is not simple because it looks that simple, but if you know that you have to start in summer with planting all the bell peppers, then pickle them, then you have to burn them, you have to fill them, you have to. So there's lots of work, and then at the end it looks damn simple, but all the flavors are just into that one bite. And
into balance.
Yeah, it's very important, I think, a balanced product. So at the end, we finish this with some vanilla oil. And then in the restaurant, I'm not going to do it right now, but in the restaurant, when the guests are at the table, so we serve it like this. Then we make from the heads of the scallop,
of the
langoustines, we made a very strong broth. So it's actually like, hoe noemt dat in het Engels, een klassieke gerieftesaus? Yeah, it's actually like a bisque from langoustines, and we serve it at the table. So it's really balanced with the aromatic flavors of the spices. Then that increases the langoustine flavor, and then a beautiful acidity from the passion fruit.
So you pour it over.
Yeah, we just we put in the dishes, and then if everybody has served the dishes, then the waiters, they are serving at the table, they are serving the broth.
Okay, looks very nice.
I'm going to take a little pause.
Yeah. Maybe we should order some Belgian beer.
That was a good idea.
Do you know the Belgian finger? It's like, that's the way you order a beer in Belgium. You go like this.
Doe maar drie trapistjes. So, actually, the next dish is also with local ingredients, but it's Japanese inspired. It's a combination of duck liver, local duck liver with smoked. So we have the Oosterschelde. It's actually a stream, a water stream that runs into
a river.
Yeah, a river that runs into the sea, and it's called Oosterschelde. And we have, I think, one of the most wonderful products that for me to work with is those thick, fatty eels.
Yeah.
So we smoke them, and we have some rounds of duck liver. Around that, we have some smoked eel. It's a very beautiful combination. And then we work especially with some different kinds of the first young radishes. So there are big white radishes, actually Japanese radish that we slice. We turn out some ringles and we marinate them. Some yuzu cream. It's a Japanese citrus fruits. Then the pink ones, they are pickled, sweet, salty. And they are fresh ones who are marinated.
They look nice. I love the color.
Yeah, it's because they are that young and that... You know, the difference, for example, between this one and the bigger one, it's only... This is the morning and then this is the evening. If it's weather like this, today it's quite hot and tomorrow it's raining, then it grows very fast. Yeah.
You got good soil in Flanders.
Yeah, so they have to harvest very fast there. If they pick the whole day, then at the end of the day they are too big, so they have to be in a hurry for this dish. So chef will finish the dish also with just some slices of radishes. He puts also some anise seeds on top. And we will serve also at the table, like I told before, the dashi vinegar. You have a dashi broth, and dashi is made from bonito, and on the same way of. Oh, wonderful!
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, chef.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So on the same way that they make a dashi broth, we make a broth from the Oosterschelde eel. So from the bones, from the smoked eel,
Yeah.
we make a broth, and it's gonna taste a little bit smoked, but it's also very clear, like you have dashi. And instead of kombu, we use local seaweeds from the north coast.
And the flowers, are they also from the Hertog Jan garden?
Everything from vegetables we use for 98% is from the Hertog Jan garden. So he finished the dish with some. The purple ones are the radish flowers. Then there is marigolds. Also, we have here some a capucin leaf. And to finish, we have already had to put the Japanese inspiration. We already made some cream of the yuzu, but we also perfumed some oil with yuzu. So we finish with some yuzu oil, and then again we serve it like this. But then again at the table, we serve a broth on it. So it's the dashi from the Oosterschelde.
Yeah. Looks very nice.
Thank
very
you.
nice colors. Gonna sip.
Now it's gonna take a little bit more time, but because we have to finish a little bit the meat. So we're gonna use the best meat you can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's from, probably you already eat it before at Hendrik's place, at Dierendong's place. Eh? So he gave us a big piece of West Flemish red meat. It's a way of life for Hendrik, the West Flemish red meat. We'll show it.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, it's we call it Flemish. It's difficult in English. Flemish, West Flemish red meat.
Red meat.
So we're gonna. It's inspiration Stroganov style. We're gonna serve it Stroganov style, but not like you learned it on school. Not. I'm first gonna bake the meat because otherwise.
You go ahead. Maybe Hendrik, wave a little bit. That's our nice to meet you, Hendrik Dierendonk.
So we're gonna serve it Stroganov style, but not like you learn on school, like with the classic way of the sauce. Eh? But we looked what are the main ingredients of the Stroganov, and that was like green peppers, mushrooms, and things like that, and onions. And then we deconstructed it, and we made our own style of it. So again, it's a Flemish product that we put in the picture, but during one of the travelings around the world, we did some inspiration and we combined it with it. So
First you bake it and then you for the smoke.
I did some things before. So I already colored it before. And I put it the whole time in the oven at around 50 degrees.
Okay.
So the inside is beautiful hot. And now I'm gonna finish it. Just bake it once more again. And grill it on the charcoal to have a beautiful...
the flavor.
Yeah, flavor.
Okay. And why do you do that? To put it in the oven? Like, how long did you say?
Yeah, I think, for example, also if you do it at home, you can put your oven on 40-45 degrees, and then you put it in the oven and 1 hour before, then you know that your meat is not frigo cold, so it's already the temperature that you need for a saignant. And then you finish it, you bake it, beautiful colored, you grill it, and then it's ready in 1, 2, 3.
And it stays saignant in the oven?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a little side plate also with the meat, and it's made with it's the entrecôte, Hendrik. It's made for 4 to 5 weeks, so it's the entrecôte. It's first salted or not? No, but the one. Yes. So it's dry aged first for 1 month, then it's salted for 1 month, and then it's dried again. And to use it as a carpaccio, it's really amazing. It's lots of taste, and also I think that the taste is typical from the dry aged probably. And also from the herbs. So we make a tartare with it.
Sorry.
And we combine it with some mayonnaise that we made from anchovy. So, and we put it, we will fill it a cannelloni, a tomato cannelloni, together with the matured meat.
Yeah. We saw in the movie, we saw also your bistro less. There's also a lot of meat. What do you do with the bistro? What's the? It's other than it's different than Hertog Jan.
Yeah, indeed. Actually,
oh, looks perfect.
That's what I think.
Oh.
Maybe I can give a little much explanation about dried entrecote. The dried entrecote is from a West Flemish cow. We matured it for 1 month, and we mature it in different states. So there's a very big taste of maturing in it, but also the herbs, especially what the cow eats, makes the taste of the meat. And then we put it in the salt for 1 month, and we mature it again for 1 month afterwards. So we go really high in temperature. That makes the taste of the meat, the nuttiness, the butterness of the animal coming back. And that's very, for us, it's fantastic that a chef like Hertog Jan is using that kind of meat for us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Hendrik. Okay.
So I will directly talk about less, but first I want to explain a little bit the dish. So first on the first thing that chef was putting on the plates was mushrooms, marinated with some sherry vinegar, some soya oil. Then we made a salsa made from peppers and also green peppers and with onions, the typical things from the stroganoff. Then we put on the meat. And at the end, he finished the dish with slices of actually a carpaccio of mushrooms, some spiced pepper, and some tomato powder. So at the end, and that is a cream of fresh tomatoes. So at the end, all the ingredients from the stroganoff are in. We did it with our local beef, but we give it on our way, on our new way.
Okay. And the tomato powder, this also from leftovers from the garden?
Yeah, it's the technique. It's by freeze drying. So lots of herbs and things we do freeze drying, and we can use the whole year around to perfume things. So this is the meat dish.
Okay.
Like you said before, we also use the meat lots of times in our bistro. On a certain moment when we moved to the new place, I couldn't take. For me, it was too emotional to sell the old place.
Building, where you started.
Because we started from scratch. We had nothing at all, and in 5 years, we deserved our 3 stars there. So it was,
too emotional.
Too emotional. It was an old brasserie we took over. So we decided to go back to the roots like we started. And as we go around, we travel a lot. We also have lots of inspiration that we cannot use, that we cannot sell in Hertog Jan. So we decided actually it's more like a tapas bar. It's everything is put together in the middle of the table, but we serve dim sums over there. We serve steamed buns, little burgers, also some charcuteries, very fresh light. And then at the end, we have some compartirs like they have in Spain, and then it's most of the things that are pieces of meat or fishes, and just grilled on the charcoal on their whole and put together on the middle of the table with a bottle of wine. It's happy food music, a little bit louder.
Because sharing is
caring.
Of course.
And it's called less, and also less means for us it's less is more. You know, it's less complex than in it's less complex than in Hertog Jan. It's less expensive than in Hertog Jan.
Okay.
And also less means love, eat, share, smile.
That's amazing. That's what we do in Flanders every day. Okay, so and now I can see some hay.
Oh, I forget something.
Oh.
So no. Rewind.
Maybe you should have a zip.
Yeah, we drink too much. So rewind, we didn't cut the duck. So the duck, she is gerijpt, hoe zeg je dat? Matured for 2 weeks with hay in the stomach. And then, so we leave it like this with 2 weeks. So she gets the taste of the hay. And then we already cooked it before because it takes 1 hour to cook the duck.
What was it? What you did now?
And now we put some warm charcoal. We put it in the pot, in the tiny here.
Yeah, and
then we start smoking it. And it takes about, normally we cannot do it because we don't have that much time, but it takes about 10 minutes to smoke the duck into the.
Can you smell it?
And then we show the duck at the guests so they can see, well, the duck is being smoked. So
Okay.
then 10 minutes later,
Okay.
so now we're gonna take off the breasts. And we're gonna combine the duck. Oh. We're gonna combine the duck together with some beetroot and some licorice.
Okay.
So we're gonna finish the duck a little bit more on the grill.
The plate looks very nice. It's a red and...
Yeah, also, I think for us in Hertog Jan, it's very important. First of all, a dish needs to be very tasteful. That's the most important thing. It's all, at the end, it's all about taste. But we are not happy with a dish that tastes only good.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, it's also important that a dish also looks good. That doesn't mean that it always has to be looks very complicated or very special, but also in kinds of simplicity. So the two facts: if a dish is good but it doesn't look good, we don't serve it. But if a dish looks good and it doesn't taste good, yeah, you cannot also not serve it. So
it's like women.
Yeah, it's indeed. Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Okay.
So we just finished this on the charcoal.
And you only do it one side.
Yeah, because we want to see the cuisson.
Yeah, the cuisson.
The baking.
Yeah.
So what Chef did before, he in the middle of the plate, the round thing you see is again with the leftovers, freeze-dried powder of beetroot.
Yeah.
Then we have a beetroot, a young beetroot, also again the first young beetroots from the season. A young beetroot glazed with licorice. This over here, it's a coulis that we made from cherries with beetroot. There's another texture of beetroot, is dried and candied beetroots. And this is a crisp of beetroot and cherries.
Whoa. Respect.
So we slice you see it's beautiful rosé. Season it with
pepper
some
and
grounded
salt.
pepper, some salt flakes, and put it just on the plate.
Okay, looks amazing. The last one, I think.
Yeah,
no?
Indeed. And then to finish, we will not be Flemish guys if we will not serve chocolate, of course. So we will finish with a dessert based on chocolate. Actually, it's one of my guilty pleasures. It's Snickers.
Oh.
So
that's all right.
It's good. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. So we made a dessert with all the ingredients that's into Snickers, and we made a dessert with it. So the first thing that Chef is putting on the plate is like a pastille, or I don't know how to say it in English. It's a combination of chocolate and peanut paste, butter,
yeah, peanut butter.
Some crunchy peanuts in it. To give some texture, yeah. And then on top he pipes a cream of chocolate in combination with caramel, so it's chocolate caramel. Some crumble of chocolates, also a little bit salted the crumble because to give also the fleur de sel gives also a little bit acidity to this. Then again, just some grounded grilled and salted peanuts Yeah, you really have to taste the peanuts in a good Snicker. Eh? Some crisps of caramel. And then some grated chocolates. And this is a cream. I'm gonna do a few. A cream of kind of a spuma or a cream, a very light cream of caramel that we're gonna cook in some liquid nitrogen. So it takes a small minute or something. Actually, we just do it. We want to have a very
light.
Yeah, also a light texture, but we also want to have a really caramel flavor. But if you add too much caramel or caramelized sugar to make ice cream, sometimes it's then too sweet, so it's not that easy to make just a normal ice cream. So we really decided to cook it in liquid nitrogen, so it can be much more cold. So and also to give a very fresh accent to the dish, that it's not too sweet and too heavy.
Okay. Looks spooky with the smoke.
It's almost finished.
Okay. Maybe I can already invite you to our booth, because there are lots of products over there. You can try it. You can try the meat. You can try the cheese. You can try the beer. So the story doesn't finish here. It goes on and on and on. So everybody very welcome at our booth over there.
So we will finish the dessert with some cold cooked meringue of caramel. And then at the end, it's some butter caramel sauce. We add some of the sauce into this.
And is it hot or cold, the sauce?
This is just room temperature.
Okay.
And it's into the, as you can see, into the frozen meringue. And then if you do it open, then the caramel sauce drips out.
It's a really guilty pleasure, I think.
Yeah, that's what was I'm thinking.
Okay. I think that's it.
Chef.
We like to thank you for your presence, and we would love to meet you at our booth.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Drink tequila, chef.